everyone, and a massive welcome to this special visual explainer. Now, if you're gearing up for competitive exams, you absolutely know the nightmare, right? The absolute dread of trying to rote memorize those endless, overwhelming lists of current affairs. Well, listen up, because today, that nightmare officially ends. We've put together this brilliant visual summary of the most crucial books and authors from January to June 2026, pulling strictly from our source material. And the best part, we're going to use some seriously incredible memory tricks to literally lock these into your brain forever.
Okay, let's dive right into this agenda and see how we're breaking it down. We're starting with the magic of mnemonics, then moving through politics and leaders, history and culture, some really quirky titles, biographies, and finally a quick revision quiz to test ourselves.
All right, part 1, the magic of mnemonics.
I know exactly what you're thinking. Staring at pages and pages of names and titles, it's just entirely overwhelming. You read them today, and honestly, by tomorrow, poof, they're gone. It is without a doubt the biggest pain point for any aspirant. But here's the secret. By using associative memory, clever hints, weird sounds, and vivid mental images, you are going to be amazed at how effortlessly these names just snap back to you when you actually need them.
Moving on to Section 2, Politics and National Leaders. First step on our list, we've got former Army Chief Naravane's memoir, 4 Stars of Destiny. Now, this one is a straight factual link, right? Just picture the 4 stars of a general. Next is Atal Bihari Vajpayee, The Eternal Statesman by Vijay Goyal. Here is your memory trick. The word goal actually has the word go right in it. So just imagine the statesman literally going to every single state. Simple, right? Then for VIP Culture in India by Nabam Rabia, think of na-bam. In politics, if there's no VIP culture, you often have na-bam, or no power.
Now, this next one brilliantly illustrates how our memory technique works in practice. For the book Mahatma, A Great Communicator, the author is Dheeraj Kakadia. Now, if you know Hindi, Dheeraj means patience, and Kakadia sounds an awful lot like Kagada, which is a local word for a crow. So think of it like this. Mahatma Gandhi was a great communicator specifically because he spoke with patience, with Dheeraj, rather than just shouting like a crow. Boom. That visualization makes the author connection entirely unforgettable.
All right, Section 3, History, Society, and Culture.
Okay, for early North India and its coin by Devendra Handa, I want you to picture keeping precious ancient coins safely tucked inside a handi, a traditional Indian clay pot. Handa sounds just like handi. Next up, The Other Half of the Coconut, edited by K. Srilatha. For this one, just imagine the legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar sipping some sweet coconut water. Lata, coconut water, got it? And for History That India Ignored by Prem Prakash, just remember that the word Prakash means light. So he is quite literally shedding Prakash, or light, on all this ignored history. Now, you have got to see this next one, because the phonetic math behind it is just pure genius. The book is Chalice of Ambrosia, Ram Janmabhoomi Challenge and Response by Surendra Kumar Pachari. Okay, check this out. The word chalice in English sounds exactly like the Hindi word for 40, chalice, and then the author's last name, Pachari. Well, that sounds just like the Hindi word for 5, panch. 40 and 5, chalice and panch. Connect those two sounds, and there is absolutely no way you're missing this question on the exam.
Let's jump into Section 4, Quirky Titles, Fun Tricks.
Some of these titles are wild. Take Love Bites and Pug Marks in Kabini by Lakshmi Ramanathan. Think about the word Kabini. It sounds a lot like Kabhi Mahi, which is Hindi for never. And honestly, you never, ever want a love bite from a wild animal in the jungle. Next, The Gallery of Upside-Down Women by Arundhati Subramaniam. Spot the Mani right there in her last name? Well, money can certainly turn your world upside down. Then we have That's a Fire Ant Right There by Mohammed Kadir Babu. Just imagine frantically warning a cute little baby, affectionately called Babu, not to touch a nasty fire ant. And finally, A Room in Bombay by Manal Suri. Picture yourself desperately asking for a room and the guy at the desk just says, Suri, no room. Suri, sorry. It works perfectly.
Oh, and we definitely can't ignore these 2 legal titles, the bench, the bar, and the bazaar, and the lawful and the awful. Both of these are by Tushar Mehta. To lock this in, we're just going to use a super quick, fun rhyme. Tushar wrote the bazaar. Just say it out loud, Tushar, bazaar. Make that connection, and you immediately have the author for both of these insightful legal books.
Section 5, Biographies and Life Stories.
For the book The Sari Eternal by Lakshmi Puri, This one's easy. Just visualize Goddess Lakshmi elegantly draped in this stunning eternal sari. Simple and memorable. Next, Sing, Dance, and Lead by Hindol Sengupta. In Hindi, a Hindol is a swing, so picture yourself swinging and dancing along. Then, for God's Own Empire by Raghu Palat and Pushpa Palat, imagine someone yelling, Palat, which literally means turn around, telling you to quickly turn around and look at this magnificent empire behind you.
And for the book, The Library Man of India, authored by P.P. Sathyan, okay, just imagine sitting in a dead, quiet library. Every single time someone even whispers, the super strict librarian goes, PP, PP, no talking. Just associate that annoying, strict shushing sound with P.P. Sathyan, and bam, The Library Man of India is instantly secured in your memory bank.
All right, let's wrap this up with Section 6, the final revision quiz.
Let's see how much actually stuck. Here's your first rapid-fire question based on the concepts we literally just went over. Who authored the book Sing, Dance, and Lead? Come on, think about the motion. Think about that mental imagery we attached to dancing just a minute ago. I'll give you a second.
Yes, it's Hindol Sengupta. Why? Because Hindol connects directly to swinging and dancing. If you got that right, seriously, give yourself a massive pat on the back. This mnemonic technique is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Let's try one more to really solidify that confidence. Who authored Nalanda, How It Changed the World? Think back to our history section. What kind of scholars were studying at the ancient Nalanda University? What was their defining trait? You got it, it's Abhay. Because the scholars at Nalanda were Abhay, which means entirely fearless in their pursuit of truth. So look, the crucial takeaway here is that by completely bypassing that brutal rote memorization and instead attaching these vivid, sometimes kind of ridiculous mental tags to the data, you are basically guaranteeing maximum retention for exam day. It's way more efficient, it's highly focused, and honestly, it actually makes studying somewhat enjoyable. Now, there is no way I'm letting you go without a little bit of homework. Here is your final challenge. Who is the author of the book Apanapan Narendra Modi Song Mary Anubhuv? We briefly touched on this in our source material. So test your memory, dig back into everything we just discussed, and drop your answer down in the comments below. I really want to see how many of you can recall this one. Keep using these visual tricks, stay focused on your prep, and I will catch you in the next explainer.